Assalamualaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Okay, guys, so today we're going to be doing Prophet Lut alayhi salam. And so basically, Prophet Lut was the nephew of Prophet Ibrahim, and he was sent down by Allah to the people of Sodom and Gomorrah. I don't know how to pronounce it, but these were two cities that were known for their how deeply immoral they were and their sinful behavior. So the Prophet Lut's people had fallen into many sins, but the most serious of them was that they were the first nation in human history to openly practice homosexuality. And this is a sin which they committed publicly and they didn't have any shame for it. And that wasn't it. They also had highway robbery and they had corruption and they mocked anyone that called for decency. Um, so like it was literally two cities full of people sinning, and like if you were to say this is wrong, you would get shamed and you would get made fun of. Like it was like vice
I
versa.
feel like that's not. We don't have that
Yeah, no, we don't have
now.
majority of people. I mean, there
But
are
even like
certain
others.
sins,
Oh
but
yeah,
like you
I
don't
guess
see
so.
everyone being homosexual.
True. Or like if you like go to public school, like
Yeah,
not
like
everybody's hijab too. Okay,
yeah.
so I guess so.
But so Prophet Lut was sent to them to guide them to purity and to marriage between men and women as Allah intended for that. Like that's how it's supposed to be, and to abandon their wickedness. And it reminded them of the blessings of Allah. And He told them, and this is in Surah Al-A'raf, do not commit such immorality, as no one has preceded you with from among the worlds. Indeed, you approach men with desire instead of women. Rather, you are a transgressing people. And so, despite his sincere warnings and guidance, the people didn't, it's not like they just rejected him. No, they were threatening to exile him if he didn't stop preaching. So, they saw their sins as normal and they would even celebrate their sins. And there was only few people that would believe in Prophet Lot. And like, even his own wife was among those who disbelieved. And she supported the corrupt lifestyle of the people. So one day, angels in the form of handsome young men came to visit Prophet Ibrahim and then to Prophet Lot, and they were actually sent by Allah to bring punishment to the people. The Prophet Lot was unaware of their true identity and feared for their safety, knowing how immoral his people were. So he was deeply distressed and he said, "This is a trying day." And his fears were confirmed when the men of the city came to Prophet Lot's house and they demanded that he hand over his guests. And Prophet Lot was heartbroken. He tried to reason with them, but they mocked him and they kept mocking him. And at that moment, that's when the angels revealed their true identity, and they said, "O Lot, indeed we are messengers of your Lord. They will never reach you, so leave with your family during a part of the night, and let not among any of you look back except your wife. Indeed, she will be struck by what strikes them." And this is in Surah Hud. And so before sunrise, Prophet Lut and the believers, they all left the city, and then Allah's punishment, of course, as He warned them, came down upon them, of the people of Sodom and Gomorrah. And the land was turned upside down, and a storm of stones rained down, destroying everything. And this punishment was a swift, and it was severe, and it was complete. And even Prophet Lut's wife, who disbelieved and sided with the evildoers, was among those that perished, unfortunately. So, what were your thoughts on this?
That's like insane.
Yeah,
That's like wow. That really that's so that must have been so hard on Prophet Lut to like um have to spread the message to so many nations, two nations, and basically nobody believed him.
yeah, like he was the odd one out, even though he was doing the normal.
And he's just like that's so hard. That
That's
must be
such a
so hard for
strong
him. Yeah.
test.
Yeah. And like even his own wife, that's really, really sad.
Yeah, yeah, and that shows like even if like it's like your husband is a righteous man, like that doesn't guarantee you by yourself. Like when it comes to the engagement, you're by yourself. Like it's your
Yeah.
own
Yeah, yeah.
actions that get accounted for.
Yeah, even if like your parents was like are like hafiz and like your dad could be like a sheikh and
Yeah,
you like
it
it
doesn't
doesn't
affect you.
guarantee you anything. It doesn't guarantee
Yeah,
you leverage over anybody. Like you your actions you will be accounted for. So
yeah. So what? Any lessons you take from this?
definitely to like um like how Prophet Lut didn't like back down at all, and he did like that just shows like if you see something wrong, you should say it, and even if nobody believes you, you should still not be doing it. Like two nations were doing wrong, and he still believed. Like that's really really good. He did not let down at all. He didn't even like he didn't be okay with it at all, and that just really shows like in any situation that you are like any like gathering or whatever, if people are doing something that you don't agree with, like if they're all neglecting their salahs, don't neglect your salah as well. You should be the one that gets up, tells people to get to pray, and if they don't, then leave them. Like you don't
Yeah,
like you should still be like be the odd one out. Like you
yeah,
should be the best. Like just be the best person you are, and don't like. have your own morals, have your own standards, and don't let up just because like people like convince you or everybody else is doing it or it's like on social media everywhere. Just don't listen to them
Yeah, I think
because the punishment definitely it will be greater, and they'll
yeah,
see.
they yeah, I think my favorite the lesson from that is that the destruction that Allah always tells us about, we are always warned about it before. Like the destruction only comes after you've been warned about it.
Yeah, he told them many
Like
times.
even the Day of Judgment, we've been warned about it so many times. Like we're not, you don't just get punished. Like Allah is the most just.
Mhm.
And then another one is that like speak the truth even if it's unpopular. Like even if majority of people don't do it, it doesn't matter. Just because everyone's doing something, it doesn't make it right.
Yeah,
So yeah, I
and
think there's a
stay firm
lot.
to your beliefs.
Yeah, there's a lot of good lessons in this story. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys can take lessons from this story.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Assalamualaikum.
assalamualaikum, guys.